Hello, and thank you for joining me. I'm Tony Gordon, and I'm going to be your host for this really amazing program called 3 Weeks to a Master Hair Designer's Mindset. This course is going to be incredible, and it will change the trajectory of your career. It will help you become a master hair designer. And I use that word specifically, hair designer, because that's really what we do a lot of. It is hair design. And it is a combination of a lot of factors, and it does become a design project. But before you get to any of the technical, it's really these psychological, intellectual issues around the mindset that actually help you get to be truly successful. So again, thanks for joining me. This is going to be fantastic. I'm excited to get started. So let's go ahead and start with module 1 of 6. And the first thing I'm going to say to you is that you need to make a decision to become a master hair designer. And if you think about the word decision, it sounds a lot like incision. And incision means to cut, and decision also includes this incision word, which means to cut. So a decision is the moment that you make it. There is prior to it, and now there is after the decision. When you make a true decision, and I know there's people who say they made a decision, but when you make a decision, what you're doing is you're dividing the time frame between prior to it and then making that decision, and then you're in a whole new world, or you're in a whole new place. And so the idea is that you are making a demarcation in the world. You are making a choice to decide to become that master hair designer. So I'm telling you, make a decision, burn the boats so you can't leave the island, destroy the bridge so you can't go backwards, okay? Only wear armor in the front because you can't run away because there's no armor in the back. So you have to make a decision to move forward. So I assume you did because you bought this program. So the first thing to do is make your choice to become a master hair designer, no matter how long it takes. That is your objective, and this course will really get you there. Now, if you think about your current reality, it possibly includes some nervousness around doing clients, around doing cuts and colors, a high level of anxiety possibly, maybe a feeling or a lack of confidence. Those are typical feelings for people who are just starting something new. And even if you feel like you've been doing this a long time, it might not be exactly in that place yet. You might not be exactly there. Remember, to become an expert, most people would say that you need to be doing something for 10,000 hours. So if you're really in your first 5 years of being in the cosmetology industry, then you're still in that zone. So this course is really right for you. And so no matter what your current reality is, what we want to do is show you what you can do, which is you can own your world. That is that you can literally own the world behind the chair, and you can become a master hair designer in really a short amount of time. First of all, you can master the mindset, which is all what this is about, and that will set you up for mastering all the technical as well, and we'll go through that in a great way. You know, I had to do this once. I used to work at the stock exchange in Chicago, and it was a brutish place. There was a lot of guys there and a lot of yelling and screaming, where they're yelling and they're buying and selling across the pit, you know, and there's a lot of real characters, muscled up guys, really super smart people and everything. But the whole thing went into free fall while I was there, and there was a huge stock crash, and the entire thing went belly up, and they fired everyone. And all of a sudden, I honestly didn't have a job. And my father, who owned a hair salon said to me, why don't you come into the salon and check it out? And I always said no. I had a lot of family members that were all in the hair business. I am a 4th generation hair designer now, but at that time I was there and I said no. But I went in and I discovered that I loved it. I loved the salon environment. I loved the clients. I certainly loved the work. I loved what it was really all about. And I got in there and started to do it, and I really changed my mindset. I really discovered and made a decision to really stick it out and become a full-blown hair designer, which I did. And now, of course, I own 4 hair salons. So there really is an opportunity for you to make a decision. I certainly had to make a decision there to come into this. So I want you to, there's a way to accelerate this, to see yourself like I did when I went into work at my father's salon, to see yourself as a master level stylist. I was really lucky because I could look across the room and see him working and therefore see myself in those shoes as well. Now, you might not be exactly in that place. So this is the first lesson. That is to see yourself as a master level hair designer. And so I want you to think right now. I want you to close your eyes for a minute, and I want you to visualize and think about the master hairdressers that you have come in contact with. Maybe it's people who work at your salon now or somebody in a previous salon. And I want you to get in a comfortable place where you can sit and see this. So if you're driving, you're going to have to pull over or do this later. And you're going to visualize that person. See that the way they work. See the way their hands move. See the way that they behave, the way that they go from client to client, from color to color, from cut to cut. See the way that they operate. See that master stylist in your mind's eye. And you're getting very relaxed in it. And now I want you to pretend that you are that person, that there is almost like a ghost of yourself who is working on that client. See the way your hands move. Now it's you. You're looking from afar at that hairdresser who's going from client to client. And that hairdresser is you. You see the hands move in the same way. You see the smiles and the way that they're going from client to client, cut to cut, color to color. Whatever work you do, you're seeing it, and you're seeing yourself in there. And you see what you're wearing. You see the clothes you're wearing. You see the shoes you're wearing. Now those are the shoes and the outfit of a master stylist. See the way that your hands are moving. I want you to walk up a little closer. What does you as a master stylist smell like? I want you to get a little bit closer and get a little bit closer. And now walk into the body of this master stylist who is you. And now be there. Feel yourself being a master stylist inside yourself. Now, what I want you to do is open your eyes, and I want you to practice this 2 times a day for 20 minutes. You would need to be in a relaxed state, concentrate on your breathing at first so that you can relax and that you can see yourself in this deep, deep state of visualization. So I'm really excited for your journey, and I am really excited to have you with us. So again, I'm Tony Gordon from the 3 weeks to a master hair designer's mindset. So I'm excited that you're with us, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.